Hey guys, welcome back. Today I want to talk to you about our mid-year review, reflections. Yeah, so if you're interested, keep on watching. So, I don't know if you guys saw my welcome back or I'm back video, but I basically gave way to this idea that this year has been extremely rough. Not only rough, but rough in a way that I have felt like I've just failed this year. We took an extremely long break, which we tend to take every year, but this year it ended up going a little bit longer because of sickness and birthday and everything else. So we've been on break since Thanksgiving till New Year, and then pretty much, like, if I look at my calendar, pretty much we didn't actually start a full week of school until the 17th. And even then, that was starting on a Tuesday. So this past week on the 23rd was our first Monday. So if you could tell how our year had been going, that's a good indicator. Here's the thing. I had all these grand ideas, and majority of them just didn't happen. So unit studies, for instance, we started out with survival unit. We did a few of the Bear Grylls books, which I have them behind me. We did like 2, I want to say, and they were okay. They did lack a little bit. I thought they would have been a little more well written, but they're fine. We use the Waldeck Ways unit study for that, and I might have already informed you guys, but if you didn't see that video many moons ago, the way she has that video out is just, the way she has her unit set up is great. I don't want to sit here and give her a bad review, because it's simply not, it's not a her unit thing, it's a me thing. So the rest of it is a lot of like purchases that I just couldn't afford to do at the time. I couldn't afford to get all of the extras to make it more fun and engaging. And my daughter just was not truly interested in a lot of the extra stuff. So I didn't push it, and it just kind of fell off the radar. Then we tried meteorologist unit from Campfire Curriculum. And I wanted so bad to love that curriculum, and we just could not. I think it was so much of that curriculum was just going over her head. I think it overwhelmed her, it confused her, because it was going over her head, and it just wasn't as engaging as I thought it was going to be. So we stopped fairly quick on the meteorologist unit study. Then comes Thanksgiving. So not only were we insanely busy, but I suck at getting unit studies done. I just do. I don't know what it is about me that I just cannot commit to these unit studies like I can coming down here to do math and reading. I don't know. But anyway, we were going to try another Campfire Curriculum, giving thanks, and we made it a couple lessons in. And at the time, my daughter's anxiety was kind of peaking again, and we didn't do it. We just didn't do it. And I do plan on keeping that one for this coming Thanksgiving, because I do think it's a good one. And I hope we're in a better headspace at the time, but we just didn't do it. So let's lead into December, where we were going to do the Christmas unit from Gather Round. Christmas Around the World, I had my hopes up. I was really, really looking forward to that, and crash and burn. We got through 2 lessons. I even had ordered the ornaments, which to me were really freaking difficult to do, and she wasn't as interested as I thought she would be in the ornament making thing. And I just think her interest all around for doing school, knowing we were already on break, was like, oh, we're doing school. Like, she couldn't separate that in her mind to be able to do the fun. Because that's what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be fun. We weren't supposed to be fighting or arguing or having a tantrum over it. This was supposed to be something fun for Christmas. So I even bought the letters from other countries. I'd slip them in the mailbox so she couldn't see, and like made it seem like they were coming to her from other countries, and like, I did that a little bit longer than we did the lessons, and she did enjoy reading them, but it didn't spark enough to go to the lessons. So we have not done a successful unit study thus far this year. Right now we started human body. We've gone through 1 lesson. We are planning on doing lesson number 2 today. It's on the calendar. It's set. I'm ready. It's going to happen. She was a little more enthused about this one, so I'm hoping it's good. And she watched one of the videos on the lesson, which I don't have any of that down here, but if you are following Gathered and Grounded, Ashley created her own unit study, so please go check out her channel. It is free, and that's what we're using. So I'm really excited to dive in. She has already learned about pupils and can recite so many things just from the video alone that we watched on YouTube. So we'll see. We outlined her body, and I could probably insert a clip here, and we'll see how it goes. Curriculum wise, everything's changed. I don't know if you're gonna see, okay, so you're gonna see this in my next video, something that we are stopping in its tracks, not continuing. And then there are lots of things that we're adding, and I'm trying not to tell you too much, but everything's changed. We're not working anymore, and these are things that either I tried to incorporate this year, and I thought, because I'd see all these other mamas who were ordering all these like workbook style things, and for us it just became busy work, and she wasn't really learning anything from the workbook. So I had a whole stack of morning work that she was to be doing, and like, we're not doing any of it. And that's okay, because I don't think it's necessary. She does handwriting because she really wants to start cursive in 3rd grade. So she is determined to get through her handwriting book and perfect her handwriting in print. So she's pretty motivated to do that. I got rid of Wordly Wise because we were skipping several sections, and I felt like she was trying to memorize the vocab and just wasn't clicking, or it wasn't giving her the tools in how to memorize vocabulary and the importance of knowing them. So I think she was reading through it once and then just trying to remember when she went through the individual, like each day's lesson. So it's out of here. I'm hoping to find a different route there. If you have a good vocab, leave it down below, because I'm on the hunt right now for vocabulary. Spelling, we will be switching that up next year. We were doing the Evan Moore spelling books, which I have this one right in front of me. Level 2. she could be probably in level 4 with spelling. She's a really good speller. This was workbook style as well. So it had like one day you do this, like crossword type style. One day you make new words. Trying to read this upside down, not helping very much. One day it has the word meaning, fill in the missing word. Spelling dictation, so I would give her a sentence to write, and then she'd have a word study. So it's basically all of the same thing, and then you have a test at the end. She's not doing anything in this workbook. It started out that way in the beginning, but it was not long. Like, we made it to week 2. Oh my god, we made it to week 2. That's embarrassing. Before I just nixed it, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna write her words on our whiteboard every Monday, and I'll keep them up there all week, and then on Friday she's just gonna get a test. So she copies the spelling words down, and she has like a notebook we're using for it, and she writes it once, she takes the test, she gets 100 every time, and bam, like, that's spelling. I don't like it. I know that's super basic and that's how spelling is supposed to be, but I think I'm going to try a different route there. And I want to say I want to go a Charlotte Mason style, but I'm not 100% sold on that yet. But I have not purchased anything. I'm going to go through this Evan Moore spelling book until we're done with the book, and then I will plan something different for 3rd. What else? She doesn't always write in her gratitude journal, which I really wish she would, because she is the kid who would be really great at that. But that's it for her morning work. She does her spelling on Monday. The rest of the days she does handwriting every day. We are still doing the good Beautiful Feet books for history. We made it through the Vikings, we made it through Columbus, we made it through the book after Columbus, and now we are going into the colonies or something of that sort. So we're about to read Jamestown, and she is loving Beautiful Feet. She loves that it comes with the picture packet. She can cut out the picture and paste it in a book, and it's kind of like a timeline notebook. I do have a new idea for that. Thank you to Ashley over at Gathered and Grounded, that I'm actually going to be making stickers, and I bought a different timeline book, and it should help her. I'm going to try to do some that are black and white so she could color, and then some that are not. So if you're interested in that, leave me a comment. I can show you what I'm talking about. Ashley also did a video on this as well if you want to go check out her channel. Mine's going to be a little bit different, so I might fill you in on what my ideas are mixed with her idea. Read alouds. We did amazing with read alouds this year. I am impressed because every year till now we've failed at read alouds. So we've done both Wild Robot books, and what else did we do? The Secret Zoo. Yes, we did The Secret Zoo. And then we did read a Christmas book called The Christmas Pig, and absolutely loved it. We finished that book on Christmas Eve, so it was a perfect finish to our Christmas. And it was a pretty thick book. I mean, we powered through it, guys. Next up, we are going to be reading The Pet Heist, I believe. But I'll get to you guys what we're doing next in another video. This is what's going to wrap up our mid-year. We suffered big time. Math was a struggle. I had actually contemplated quitting our math curriculum because I thought it wasn't working. I thought it's not helping her. It's making it worse. It's not making it better. But just this week we are back on track and she's loving math. So we're sticking with it. Reading has not been working out for us, and that is a whole new video that I'll have up on Friday for you. But yeah, I hope I got everything. So we had a pretty rough start. This is a pretty rough mid-year review. A lot of fails here, but a lot of progress as well. She is learning in all of her environments. We did start a co-op in the fall, and that was going really well, and I'm hoping that it's starting up here in a couple weeks and it's gonna go great. I hope this next semester as well. Please tell me what your mid-year looked like for you. Did you guys do good the first half? Did you fail? Or did you think you failed? Because let me tell you, we always think we're failing, but we're really not. They are learning. And it's not a big flop as we think it is. We just have a lot of pressure on ourselves to be like perfect. And that's not me. All right, guys, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what's going on with you. And I'm so glad to be back doing videos for you. And I hope you enjoyed this. Please leave me a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.